Hey Scorpios, welcome back to Cappy Cove. This is going to be your love reading for July of 2019. This is for those with Scorpio and their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Also, please keep in mind, it's a general reading. Not all messages are going to apply to everyone. So, the first thing I want to say here is I feel like someone needs to be taking control of their love life. Someone needs to actually step up and be in charge of their love life. I feel like somebody's being overpowered or over dominated here. I also want to point out that y'all have the Tower card. And I feel like for the month of July, there's going to be a lot of shifts and changes and breakdowns and breakups for, depending on who you are. Every Scorpio is going to go through something somewhat different, anyways. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of not so pleasant changes, but necessary changes. You also have the Death card. I mean, this is like endings. So if it's not actually breaking up with somebody, then it could be more about, ending arguments or anything you were mad about, ending things from the past. I see somebody holding on to past memories or past shit that keeps coming up. I see a lot of grudges being held here. I'm also seeing someone, that's discontent or unhappy with their love life. I'm also seeing someone here that has like a friend who kind of is going to have to like help you get out of a situation. I also feel like there's a friend here that like kept telling you or warning you about this person, like, no, I don't like them. And you're just kind of like, I'm going to go about it. I'm going to be with them and this and this and this. But I feel like somebody kind of warned you about this in particular person. And if it wasn't a warning that they told you, I feel like there has been at some point this person's kind of like been hinting at you that they're not all that good or not all cracked out to be what you thought they were. So I feel like for some of you Scorpios, you're going to be going to somebody who's going to be helping you get out of a situation. I also feel like you're going to kind of come to the same realization about somebody. I feel like you're kind of starting to see someone for their true colors and how they are, which it's kind of weird for that to slip past the Scorpio. But in this case, I kind of feel like, love can blind you. And I feel like, for those that were in love with this person and felt really deeply for them, I feel like they kind of just pulled one over on you. I'm even seeing a friend here who's like helping you pack your shit and leaving a place very quickly. It's like a quick decision, like, let's hurry, let's get in there, let's get your shit, let's get out. This could also be from someone who has been in a very toxic relationship. I'm seeing very much so. The heaviest vibe I'm feeling here is that there's somebody that's going through a very toxic relationship and it could possibly be abusive, and there's like this quick ending that needs to come in. I feel for some of you, there may be someone who's holding on to a relationship that isn't that great or isn't helping them, and it doesn't necessarily have to be toxic or abusive, but I do get this other message of like, they aren't really the nicest though. It's more, they're just very negative and it's kind of taking you down some. It's not emotionally fulfilling you or bringing you joy in your life. So this is somebody else that you may be dealing with that you're like, maybe I shouldn't be with them. I feel like some of you are dealing with someone who plays a lot of mind games. It's like playing chess with this motherfucker. I'm seeing here like, here we go with this one up someone, like you gotta one up them and then you're playing games back and forth, or it's like, oh, they hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you, and this just keeps going back and forth. This could also be where some of the grudge is coming from, or this could be memories of this that happened with that person. I really feel like y'all do need a sense of like protection when it comes to your love life for the month of July. Like, y'all need to keep your guard up for sure. I just feel like a lot of you Scorpios are going to realize that somebody you've been with isn't really all that good for you. I'm also seeing here for, in some situations, there could be someone who finds out that someone cheated, and this could be the cause. Like, this could be like something you suddenly figure out, like, or it suddenly comes to light. But I kind of feel like someone tells you about it. It's almost like word of mouth, or you're actually going to walk in and catch them. So I'm definitely picking up. I don't feel like this is for everyone, but I feel like there are going to be some Scorpios who actually end up catching this act in July of somebody that's cheating. I feel like also here some of you may be waiting for someone from your past. I am seeing y'all having higher sex drives in the month of July. I also see there being some type of worry around financial issues when it comes to your love life. So those in relationships could be dealing with financial situations. I'm also seeing though, okay, some of you could be stuck in the past. And feeling emotionally drained. Now, putting all that aside, I feel like coming towards the end of July into August and September is going to be a really, really, really great love opportunity coming up. I feel like there is going to be, I don't feel like this is for everyone. Some of you Scorpios could be in relationships that are going really well. And if you are, and this whole tower moment isn't about cheating or breaking up or any of that kind of stuff, you know, maybe you just have something that's really tough that you and your partner are going to have to go through and get through in the month of July, or putting an end to something that's affecting y'all's relationship. It doesn't have to necessarily be cheating. But I do see for those that are looking for someone else or getting out of a relationship, or for those who are just really trying to find someone that they can love deeply and be in like a committed relationship, I definitely see that coming up further towards the end of July. I feel like there's going to be somebody here that comes in and you're going to have like a legit strong connection with. Like, this is somebody you just immediately connect with. And I definitely see a possibility here for a longer term commitment with this person. But like I said, I don't feel that vibe come in until about like the end of July into August, September. Some of you, it could go a little further out into the fall, but I definitely see here that there's going to be some Scorpios who end up in some like really serious committed relationships with someone that they feel really strongly about, and that's actually a really good person for y'all. So that's exciting. I really like that for y'all Scorpios. Yeah, I definitely see here better shit's coming. So even though this whole, you know, July thing for y'all is kind of not the best, I do see better shit coming up down the road. So this is kind of like endings that need to happen in order to have better times coming ahead. So it's like a necessary shift. For those that are dating and that are single, I feel like if you do try to enter into a relationship or you are dating someone for the month of July, I feel like it's going to be pretty short-lived for the most part. Like I said, I'm not seeing anything serious coming up until later on towards the end of the month or into the fall. But I do see opportunities to date other people. I feel like also in the month of July, y'all are going to have like a moment of like, y'all are going to have like a moment of rage. I feel like at some point there's going to be something that pisses you off with this love interest in your life, to where it's like you literally lose your shit. Like, you might be losing your shit on them, but either way, I just see you basically, it's almost like, I don't want to say like a breakdown, but you snap on somebody. And if it's not necessarily your lover, it could be somebody that's interfering, because I do see here there could be potentially people that are trying to interfere with your relationship or your love life. All right, Scorpios, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. For the most part, it's kind of rocky throughout July, but I do see some great love opportunities coming up towards the end of the month. So, till next time, bye, Scorpios.